Hey guys, going? It's me again. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. Uh, Love my late night chats. Um, just got off the phone with a girl I've been sort of talking to. But problem is she ticks every box. She's everything I've ever wanted in a girl. But the problem is she's in Oregon, USA. And it's just too far to be trying to make something work, and she's not ready for a relationship, I'm not ready for a relationship. So even though she ticked every box and I considered her the one, we decided to end it. So it's just made me ask the question, is there a one? Is there such thing as a one? I think the one and soulmate, when you think about them, they sound pagan and almost superstitious. There's no mention in the Bible about the one. There's a few times in the Bible, like Adam and Eve, you can see that the one, they were made for each other and stuff, so the one is implied. And also Isaac and Rebecca, where Rebecca, the one who fed his camels and gave the camels water, was the one he shall marry. So you can see that God's intervened again there, and the one is implied. But that doesn't mean that the one is implied in every single human being in the history of time. I think God chooses in some circumstances to intervene in people's lives to give them a wife, ordain them a wife, if you like. So the question is a wife ordained for each and every one of us, or is it only some particular people where a wife is ordained by God? Or has God intervened in everyone's life? So I guess it also comes up with it also sort of crosses over to the theory of, do we live in a predestined world where God has already predestined our fate, or do we choose our fate from day to day on the decisions we make? So it covers those two things. So I guess the one, is there the one, and is there such thing as predestination, sort of go together. But my branch of predestination theory is there such thing as a one? So I want to know what you guys think about all this. Do you think there is a soulmate? Do you think there is a one? And I don't want some airy-fairy answer. I need something deep and academic and theological or philosophical. I want in sense of the theory of this. In the theory, is there a one? In theory, I need theoretical explanations. So hopefully we can find out the answers to this together, because the church is silent on this matter. There's nothing really said in the church about this. Like, we can see that a priest is called by God to be a priest, and God intervenes in some people's lives to call them to priesthood. Now, we're all called to marriage or priesthood, but can we marry any girl? Does God bless any marriage? God blesses any marriage, doesn't he? We go to the altar in the Catholic Church and God blesses the marriage. It's not a particular girl that he blessed, but he can bless you with any girl. So therefore, my conclusion is that any girl can be the one, in the sense that if you're willing to love them and give your life to them, they can be the one. But I think there's times where some girls would work out better than others. So is there more than one person? Can there be a lot of people that could be potential wives and potentially work out for you? So how do you know which one to marry? Because you love them? Is that enough? Is loving someone enough? Do they have to have the qualities to sustain the marriage? They have to be able to commit, submit, make an effort. They have to be mentally healthy, physically stable as well, so they don't get sick. So just fill us in, guys. Comments on this would be really good, because I think the problem with me is, ever since I stopped believing in the one, I've gone from one bad relationship to the next. So if I hold out and think there is a 1, I can't just sit there and go, oh, I'm waiting for the 1 to come along. But I can at least wait for the right person to come along. I can at least wait for someone who ticks all the boxes for a start anyway. But I can't fall in love with someone just because they tick the boxes, or just because they have a strong Catholic faith. It has to be, I guess, in a sense, what I'm looking for is someone who's like me, but female, but like someone who's lived a bit, someone who's got experience, someone who's made mistakes, someone who's gone off the tracks, someone who's searching for God, but at the same time, I don't know, is it too much to ask to have someone that meets all your, criteria? Let's fill us in.